These GTA fan projects force Rockstar to break out the big guns.
Holy where'd you get all this stuff? Been saving for a rainy day.
Grand Theft Auto 3 was unlike anything gamers had ever seen before when it launched in 2001. But Grand Theft Auto Vice City was a game changer, both literally and figuratively. The title built upon the 3D open-world mayhem the series had begun to explore with its third mainline entry, but it also injected even more wacky humor and gratuitous violence, then set it all to a sweet, sweet 80s soundtrack and design aesthetic.
Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship.
It's no wonder that fans have been longing to revisit the title in a port upgraded for current generation hardware. And to know the remastered ports from Grand Theft Auto the trilogy don't count, as those versions of the games were extremely buggy at launch, resulting in disastrous critical reviews and scathing fan feedback. Fans may be even more disappointed to be reminded of a pair of projects called RE3 and REVC, in which a fan called AAP took assets from the code for GTA 3 and Vice City and, along with other modders, used them to reverse engineer remakes of both titles. Far from being a copy-paste job, these fans also made some significant improvements to the original games along the way. The updated fan-made ports included a debug menu and enhanced visuals, not to mention eliminated loading screens almost entirely. The two games apparently played like a dream, until the dream ended in 2021 with a takedown notice from Rockstar Games, stopping the project in its tracks.
What the did you do?
Oh, I just told you what I just did.
These copyright notices got the rumor mill turning, with some fans believing that the only reason Rockstar asked for the project to be shuttered was so that RE3 and REVC wouldn't compete with its then upcoming remastered trilogy collection. But now that the dust is settling, why is it that the publisher is still refusing to budge on these fan remakes? Things heated up between Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive and the folks working on the reverse-engineered remakes when the remakes were re-uploaded a couple of times, only to receive more DMCA strikes. The publisher claimed that the remakes contained code that was derivative of Rockstar's work, which constituted a violation of copyright law. When it became clear that these modders weren't about to just walk away from the project, Take-Two sued them for copyright infringement. The subsequent official complaint from Take-Two took particular issue with the defendants' repeated attempts to distribute the remakes, even after multiple warnings.
Yeah, it's been a complete nightmare.
Now it appears the two parties are finally ready to let bygones be bygones. A court filing spotted by Rockstar news account Videotech shows that Rockstar and the modders are in the process of settling the case, although details of that settlement remain unclear at this time. For their own part, Videotech hopes the modders would not have to pay a fine, arguing, "This settlement may never be public, but I hope for the best for the team. They had no bad intentions to cause any harm to Take-Two or the GTA trilogy launch, nor did they have any knowledge of the GTA trilogy back in early 2021. While the battle may be over between Rockstar and these fans, things aren't looking especially hopeful for the reverse-engineered remake project as a whole. At this time, neither RE3 nor REVC have been re-uploaded to GitHub, which suggests that these projects may not ever reappear and that modders had to promise not to distribute them again as part of the settlement.
Right. All right. I can take a hint.
The reverse-engineered GTA project is far from the first time that Rockstar has dropped the DMCA hammer on a fan modder. Just last year, a successful GTA VR mod was shut down by the publisher with little to no explanation. However, there are a few good reasons why Rockstar continues to be so stingy with its IP. And it's mainly because it is Rockstar's IP and no one else's.
Come with me, all of you. We all going home.